Jackson's done to getting Brutus, so okay, you ready? All right. You can do the tracking. This place is gone to the babies. Jackson's took over. He's running the swing too. Calvin's up there. This is a baby parade, and Levi is picking us around. All right, swing over there. Follow your brother.
Your grease gun.
Oh, we're about to lose the grease gun. All right.
Don't.
All right. Budgie budgies. All right, go down there where your brother's at. He said to follow his tracks. So Levi found a dry route where Brutus ain't gonna tear up this wet ground because there's seeps all over this hillside. Jackson has got us under control. Where's the swing at? Swing us up there and look at Calvin. Oh yeah. He's on it. What do you think, boy?
I almost know all the steps to cut down the tree. Drive.
He's cut a few trees too already. This is the one I'm gonna have to worry about. You can't get him. Once I let him in the machine, it was on. He's driving a skidder yesterday. All right, levels out. I like this. Daddy's just gonna sit back. So I gotta start paying you if you're gonna start cutting? Huh? Jackson said I'll cut, but I ain't cutting for free. Huh?
No.
I told him, so here's the deal we made. I said, well, I'm training you. When I'm training you to do a job, I ain't paying you. But once you learn the job and I ain't got to babysit you, then you're getting paid. Huh? Now he's gonna level us out there a minute. All right. I said, well, Daddy needs to cut. We're gonna be down there on the steep ground. I said, Daddy needs to cut without you, Daddy. He said, nope, I'm going. So, I'll follow your brother's tracks. I'll be back when we get to cutting. I'm so proud of these boys.
Alright, Calvin, now that we're out in the vehicle, what's happening is he's cutting down, well, he's basically just cutting down these giant trees.
Okay, shut it off. It's slow, steep, and aggravating. What do you think? Messy and messy. Slow, steep, aggravating.
I thought you were gonna
and messy. Yeah, see, now that's, I don't know. All right, today is April number 26 of 2022. Midterms are coming, boys. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, Down here, we're logging. I don't know if I've got this ahead of time or not. I can't tell where, I'm in capture mode right now. But we are logging below the Taty Tot Clinic up there. Something Mommy says. She says, our house looks like a clinic. It's so unfriendly. Like, well, I don't want friends. That's why I do YouTube, because I don't like people. I'm just kidding. It's called sarcasm, people. Look it up. So anyways, we're down here logging in front of the house. The reason being, it is wetter than Hades. Look at that pile of poop. But let's get batted up. What do you say? So dat dudes, let me tell you about the good things about dat dudes. Dat dudes are multiple purpose aluminum units. So you can throw them in here and you fill yourself up with dat dudes. And you know, they say, people says they're bad for you, won't live long. I don't know. I ain't got that much to live for anyways. No, I'm just kidding. But they say the aluminum, but anyways, aluminum units are recyclable. So I mean, dat dudes are good for the environment. As far as going green, hell, the box is green. But then this box here, this is gonna be your trash can box. So it's like oh, there goes Dirt Perfect. Look at that big unit down there, the 850 with the pipe knife and unit. That is the coolest. Out of all the stuff Dirt Perfect's done, it's real cool over the years. That baby right there, I have to admit, I love that thing. I love that thing. DP, let me tell you about old DP. He knows a thing or two about one or two things. That's for sure. Oh, I got a phone call. Help, and run away from my phone too. Hello. Hi. That's a good thing you called, because I was walking over the hill and I realized I was running away from my phone. Good buddy, good old buddy, oh good buddy. Buy it and tell them to ship it here. You see that chain? It's 40 feet of camelback rooftop conveyor chain. Good buddy. No, none of them. There's something in there from LPS Equipment. From Kimmy Bimmy. From LPS. Let me see. Yeah, I did. Don't argue. Don't argue with me. Know your place, woman. See, Kimmy Bimmy. Forward to Ann. Mommy Ann. There. It's been forwarded. Why would it go to your spam? Why would you be spamming your husband? I'll spam you. I'll show you spam. You're welcome, buddy. I'd already sent it ahead of time previously. Taught. That ain't even a word. No, you taught it. No, you taught it ain't even a word. You said taught it. No, you taught it. You said no, you taught it. Like, toss I did. Don't you tell me what I taught and what I taught do. Taught not. I taught not did that. Oh man, I'm about to bust my. Brutus is slick because it's so wet from all the rain we've been getting. It's a good time to cut above a cliff on a freaking wet, slimy rock. You know what? Ah, hell, I've had a good run. I heard it's been a lot of fun, old buddy. Joni's like, you be careful now. She's all worried about, yeah, she's adding S's to her stuff too now. I don't know why everybody's all of a sudden gathered all the S's. The concerned amount of S's that we got around here. Should I check my oil this morning or should I just assume it's fine? Oh God. What? I'm gonna put my seatbelt on today. Yeah, I don't even know if it'll save me, but I got it on. Just so you know. Wilma can come save me if I get in trouble. If she remembers who I am, she can. If she remembers who I am, she can come save me. Who are you? Who are you and why are you dying? Alright. Well, Mommy, I'm gonna go cut some trees, I guess. Tell me when you get it done. I love you, bye. Boy. So anyways, now that I've lined her out and told her place, she just argues with me and argues with me like as if I'm somebody that wants an argument. Oh, it feels good to do lesser cognitive work. I'm telling you guys. I love running this cutter. I love running Broody Brute. I love logging. I love driving truck. I love all that stuff. But in the wintertime, when it gets wet, in the spring, when it gets wet, man, we do some improvements around the sawmill to help for the guys, which is so cognitive. Anybody out there that sees this channel that does cognitive work for people, Dirt Perfect does that type of stuff. Captain Kleeman, all of them types like that. And in Diesel Creek, he does that stuff. But all you guys, and Thomas Johnson, Blue Line, all you guys, Stump Jumper, all y'all out there running your thing and doing your cognitive work, man, it's, whew, my hat's off to y'all, because there's nothing nicer than just getting a set in a machine, or do something, just do a job you can understand, man, that you're never in an unknown zone. That is so much more instant gratification. You know, they say you get ahead when you're not, you know, that instant gratification ain't what gets you ahead, but boy, it is so nice. I can turn on an audiobook, I can learn, I can be a little bit productive doing a task like this that I understand how to do, you know. But let me shut this off. We're above a cliff. There's a steep hill here, and then off the end of it's a cliff that goes over to Dirt Perfects. So I'm gonna try to cut all this stuff down and not die. So we'll be checking in, or not. If I die, I guess nobody will see this, but later, guys. All right, my boys pushed this car over the hill years ago. I'm gonna set that right there. Them boys ain't worth the hoot. They're no good. They're bad babies. It's a good thing Daddy loves bad babies. That's all I can say. That's the only thing that they got, the only lucky thing they got going for them. Now, I'm leaving some of these dwarfy trees that make a little bit of sun blocking without getting whole canopies, because I'm trying to make, Big Daddy feels terrible. I had a dogwood I was saving over there. There's a trail coming down here. I'm gonna make some campsites down here, and we might get some friends want to come camping sometime, or the kids, or whatever. But I had a dogwood tree down there, looked beautiful. I cut around. Big Daddy come down and pushed it out, trying to get the drags lined up, and I was like, whoa, too late. But I'm cutting, let's see, that's a hackleberry. I'll cut that down. I'll put that sitting there. And I got a walnut tree now I'm trying to protect too. Let me take this maple out. Well, no, he's a short canopy tree. I'm gonna leave that one. I got a few to take out up here. I'll get them from the top. What I'm trying to do, the west is that way, so I'm trying to make a little bit of shade down here with trees that stays short, that won't clog up our view down over the hill here. And then there's a whole bunch of maple in this area right here. Come on, Brutus. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to leave, I've cherry pick through them, that whole row setting up to go out. But all these maples will crown in a few years, and it'll be beautiful in this spot. And there's some dogwood. There was a nice dogwood and a few others mixed in there. That'll really set it off and make it look good. Now back here, there ain't much maple back in this spot, so it's the only thing it's going to have going for it is just view. We'll cut it out, and then you can see good down through there. Almost all maple, and that stuff will canopy over, be beautiful in the fall. This place will look gorgeous. And there is a couple dogwood trees mixed in around, whatever left, to really help set it off in the spring. It'll look good. It'll look good. There's a black walnut, a bunch of black walnut sprouts growing in there. And then I got some dwarfy maple, some broken off maple top. I did some things to keep some maple up there around the edge of the field that's scattered enough to where they won't get big. They won't turn to big trees. They'll just fluff out and be little fluff balls, little maple fluff balls. It'll look good. It'll look good. It should look good, bud. She'll look frickin' good, bud. Here's what you'll do. I might leave that tree for now. If I take him out, I'll take him out with a chainsaw later on. No sense in getting too crazy. And that cliff down there, we looked at it a minute ago, and oh my gosh, it's like a 60-foot cliff. It's a heck of a cliff there on the edge of our property between us and Dirt Perfect's family down there. So it kind of comes from my house, comes down, falls off in this rock pile, and then a little flat here, and then over a 60-foot cliff. I mean, it is a long way down. I didn't realize that cliff was that big. I've never farted around down here much. You know, as a kid, I never did. We was always told to stay away from the cliff, and we did. Well, we didn't get down here. Well, let's cut this maple tree. We'll throw him over the back, and then I'll shut you all down. Look at that car sitting up there. Them boys are gonna laugh their butts off when they get home. They get a kick out of stuff like that. I don't know, they take after their mother. They got a weird sense of humor. Them boys do. I tell you, they ain't worth the hoot. It's a good thing Daddy loves bad babies. That's all I can say. I just love bad babies. One of them got a little girlfriend, a little logger down the road. Weston's sister. I've had Weston on here, but I wished him happy birthday one time. And then his sister rides my boy rides his sister. Dang on it. My boy, Wes's sister is dating my boy. They're 12 years older kids yet, but they did some kind of chaperone dates. But one time they'll take them out, and next time me and Mommy take them out. They just take them out about probably once or twice a month. Let them go out and have some fun. We actually have some fun hanging out with them. It's pretty good. Real good girl. I tell you what, these boys are going to get them some good girls, and this is going to be what a lot of fun. This life, I tell you, you can't beat this. I tell you what, I wouldn't change it for $1 million. Well, take a lot more. I mean, that's ludicrous. I wouldn't change it for $10 million. That's more like it. want to cut, I'm probably going to leave that other maple to make some shade. It's hard doing this. I've never cut for aesthetics before. I've always cut for you know, wildlife and portfolios. I've never cut for aesthetics before. That takes maple way up the priority list when you're cutting for aesthetics. Maples are a beautiful tree, but everything else about them, they want it. They love growing here, but they're a short grow. They're a slow growing tree. They're not a real good tree to manage for, per se. Or just unless you're going for aesthetics, then they're the best. They're one of the best trees in the woods, especially in the fall. You want to talk about fall colors? It looks plumb magical in the fall. Maples do. There's a walnut in here. Something. Oh man, I didn't knock the top out of that thing. Big Daddy might as well coppice him off. It's just hard to protect a tree when you're logging this specific tree. You know, you try to protect as an overall in general. It's hard to pick a tree and forget where the tree is and do all the protecting of that a tree. Every time I've done that's just hard. That even had a ribbon hanging on. Everybody's off and started this morning. We're logging. I had to work on Brutus this morning. 4 o'clock this morning, I'm down here working on a daggone hose. The weather got warmed up. As soon as the weather warmed up, Brutus hadn't blowed a hose I don't know how long. Of course, we've been running it part of that time, but what am I flipping? Careful. I just fixed my teeth. I don't want to get them in a rock. What is Brutus flopping on? Well, I'm sure it's a rock. But anyways, off and started this morning. It's jump. It's a bunch of jump. Ready to jump. We normally don't do jump, but here on the It's a long way down, tater down, tater down. And I'm just on flop.
Is it too far away, Robin?
I ain't even trying.
No, you're about perfect that time. Give me a new set of tracks run down here where I can see them a little better. Yeah, Rob, whenever you get to where you need a little time with Dan, when he brings the load up here, he can bring his truck back here and I'll load it. Anytime, that'll probably be good.
That's it.
Yeah, well, I will have a road cleaned out too.
I'll drive down there before I leave. That's what I tell my boys. Don't make me come down there now.
I don't even say that no more. I always just say keep it up.
Roger, Derek ain't cleaning his room. Don't make me come down there.
Well, you know, you gotta let yourself, Wade. I bet Derek's missed you.
I can run awful fast when I got persuasion, Roger. He ain't scared me none until he gets within 10 feet of me.
Hey, before you walk out of here, stop there in front of me, and there's one right here beside me somewhere. Can you shake this down?
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, the little maple stump or the great big maple stump?
There's a little maple stump here, and then that one to my left, the other maple stump.
Yep, got you.
Yeah, and I can't get very hard on this thing, but anyhow, I will clean around a little bit so Wayne can zip it off, maybe. Go ahead and come up, Derek. I know that's going to be a bastard. I just didn't have a dot. Wrong timing, I didn't get there in time. Ain't that bad, but when I back down through here, I get hooked on that one stuff over here to my left. If I get rid of the one on my right, I'll be fine. Okay.
On everybody, we'll do a job site update. So Big Meat's hauling out here tiny. And he's feeding Denny and she's set up out here. Now we're going to put up a building out here shortly. And I want to check on Guinea out here. Oh, Bill and Guinea's eating dinner together. Oh, well, we're starting to build up a little log college up. We're just, I got the camera crew running. We're just taking a tour around. Oh wow, so we got the junky logs in here, but they're our logs, so we'll take them. And this is gonna be the building site later. Big Daddy's got a Big Daddy's got in mind to put a building back here. Now it's going to, the building's going to recess into the bank. How far?
We don't know yet. Don't know yet.
Okay. And then where he's got her set up in the log yard, this is where, so the turnaround's going to be, then you back in the building and the building be setting out this way when they finally get it done. But that's, this here is just we're using for log yard now, set up base and have a good time. Did you tell Dad about the debarker head? Now I'll shut this off. We had to have a powwow. But boy, I sure told them, oh. And then down here, we'll go down and check on the log yard. I'm running over Dan's clods. I'm gonna take this tree out the seating. I'm gonna drop it down the seating. I'll catch it on different video. And I'm gonna get that flop down and hopefully miss that gas tank. I think there's room if I drop it right out that way. I think we'll miss that gas tank. Or just, but it's gotta be dropped just right to miss everything. Roger and Dirk's gonna be nipping my ankles here pretty quickly. Whoop. Look at how much more open it is there. Now I want to go there and cut these trees. Dad don't want me to. He says I'll mess up the pasture. We'll see. Let's just go look and see what we, because this burned me up. I want to cut them so bad. Get them out of here. No, I need to get them out of here. No, I'm gonna get them out of here. And then we left them 2 walnut trees up there for seeding. And then the cliff got right there and we stopped right there. There's where Dirt Perfect's been putting field tile in their field down there. Yeah, I'm gonna clean these trees out. Get them out of the view. Looks beautiful down there. And these walnut trees are left here for seed. Oh, and I forgot I left Bruce running. We get back on the back end of this property, we're gonna get in some good timber. And I'll click back on.